It is day 6 of this fashionably late toy unboxing advent calendar, and yes, we're still keeping to a fashionable theme, but without a Star Wars figure for once. That's right, it's Transformers Studio Series Transformers One Sentinel Prime, Voyager class, based off of how he appeared in, well, Transformers 1. Yeah, I've been sitting on this figure a while, and I've been waiting for a chance to open it, and may as well do it now. As we can see here, the blurb talks about how Sentinel's a leader of Iacon City and fights to save Cybertron from the Quintessons. Or at least, well, it's the propaganda that he tells everybody, because Sentinel's actually a really, really horrible colluder with the Quintessons, who betrayed his own people for personal power. So, let's get him open and let's muck about with this horrible piece of crap Prime, who was brilliantly voiced by John Hamm. Seriously, Transformers 1 is so good. If you haven't seen it yet and you like Transformers, you owe it to yourself to see it. If you don't like Transformers, yeah, still see it because it's a good movie. But yeah, we're going to liberate him out of his packaging here. And we are going to take a look and see what we got for Sentinel Prime just right out of the box. We got some bits here that I need to clearly move into place. I don't know if these lock in or... But let's see, we got some feet over here. You can see here we got some heels back over here. And, yeah. These pieces are really not locking in, are they? It looks like, okay, it looks like that there are some ridges here these are meant to lock in on. Yeah. They're just not firmly locked in, but yeah, you can press them in and get them to firmly lock like so. And there, that solves that. We've also got a baggie of accessories over here. Baggie of accessories. And cracking these open, let's see what we got. We have got his shield. And we have got his dual arm cannon blasters here. Or, no, these weren't arm cannons. I think these go on his back. But hey, that's what instruction manuals are for. I might actually consult this thing just to figure this out. So, Sentinel's got 2 configurations to him. I mean, we can start off, I suppose, by just putting his guns in his hands and taking his shield and just putting this on his forearm. Like so. It's just pegs on like that there. And, I mean, it pegs on fairly well. Taking a look at the head sculpt as well, too, you can see, again, it's a very good likeness of a movie Sentinel Prime. Head is on a swivel joint right here. And I think it goes, yes, it does go up and down as well, too. There is an up and down joint there. So, decent amount of articulation, although it looks a little bit weird when he looks up. But I guess you can still kind of have him look up there just for a flying pose, which is good. As for other articulation, let's see. Shoulders. Shoulders are ball jointed. We also have a swivel in and out there. And we have a swivel there above the elbow. Elbows are 90 degrees. Wrists do not articulate. Probably a case of how these retract inside for transformation. What else? Oh, okay, this plugs into these. Okay, cool. All right, waist. Waist goes around like that. Thighs. Thighs have a very good range of motion here. Very good range of motion in the thighs. Very impressed. And then we also have a swivel like that. Knees bend about 90 degrees. And we also have some ankle tilts. Some big wide ankle tilts like that. And then the toes can go up and down. So yeah, you should be able to get him in some good poses. Some good action-y poses. And I mean, yeah, he looks good in some good action-y poses here. We can also take these little guns and we can put them on his shield instead. So we can take one, put it there, and take the other one and put it here. And there. That looks pretty good there, honestly. I guess the big question, too, is this is actually the second toy that we got of Sentinel from Transformers 1. So we should actually compare and see how he looks next to the mainline Sentinel here. I mean, for one, this guy's a lot smaller, and you can see here that it's got less paint. It's less accurate overall, but it's not a bad toy. This is actually a pretty decent Sentinel toy, and yeah, you can definitely see that the Voyager is doing a lot more. I mean, it's got a higher budget, so that's obviously going to happen. But yeah, just taking a look around. Taking a look around, you can see very different kibble overall. This guy's much more simplified. But hey, there's a couple different configurations on this guy, though. And we're going to start from the one that's in his robot mode. So, let's put him into his armored up super mode. Let's go start by giving him an arm cannon over here. Cool. Arm cannon. And what else? Nice. These fold up here. Give him bigger shoulders. What else? I'm just looking at the instructions because I have no idea how this works. All right. These open up. These come out here. More guns. And what else? Okay. Yeah, these fold up over here. There. Bulking out the legs a little bit. These come out here too. Oh, wow. Yeah, like the ankles come out. We fold these out. So we're giving them even bigger boots now as well. And I think these boots are probably going to unpeg as well here too. Right, because yeah, these come down like that. And then with these added like extension here, he's now going to be able to stand like this. So he's gained a whole bunch of height, as you can see. What else? This chest folds down over here. And that is why he is only a limited articulation, because that reveals the little faceplate there, which then goes up and covers his face. At this point here, I guess there is probably a little bit more we can do here and there. I'm just looking to see. And no, that's pretty much it here. That's pretty much it for his super mode. So yeah, Sentinel Prime, super mode. He gains a whole bunch of height, as you can see. He gains this arm cannon over here, and he gains all of these extra guns over there. Like, it feels very, it's very Sentinel Prime-y, going back to Megatron Origin in terms of how he gets the Apex armor and just completely armors up for his fight with Megatron. It's a nice little nod, and it works pretty well. It's a really cool gimmick to include in the figure, quite honestly. And there's probably even more you could do here if you really wanted to, just to, like, splay these wings out a bit more and just bulk them up and just give him that much bigger of a silhouette. But yeah, it looks pretty good overall, though, I gotta say. Moving on, though, I guess we need to put him into his alternate mode. So let's figure that out together, shall we? Because, yeah, I don't know how this works. So, pulling that off. Looks like he does have another arm cannon over here, too. So that's probably part of the transformation. And let's see if we can figure all this out. So these come up there. Let's see. This probably folds away in there still. But the head's obviously not going to really be folding away. Let's see. We've got this whole cavity that comes down there. So bring this down and plug this in. There we go. What else? I think a lot of this is going to involve folding away a lot of the super mode bits, and some of these guys here, like these wing sides, are probably going to come out and merge with the whole wing backpack, I'm guessing. You can see here that the legs are going to peg together. Yeah, so this is going to come out like this. Feet are going to just, let's see. I mean, these turbines are obviously going to go out there. I'm guessing the feet are supposed to go like this over here. Again, we'll probably transform this and then go, oh yeah, this is where this goes. You can see here that this guy is going to have to move down as well too. This whole backpack is going to just shift down the body. That. There we go, like so. Yeah, and that, okay, and that goes all the way down like that. So this locks in pretty well. Wings, there's a lot of stuff going on in the wings here. But you can see here that they're going to have to lock in over here. Those go up there. Okay, these guys come down here. Cool. Some cool rearrangement of all the wing stuff. Oh, and you can see here too that these guys here are going to line up over here. So let's see if I can. Yep. So that goes there like that. Making good progress here. Unless these stay down. Maybe they do. Okay, I guess they do. Because, yeah, wings go up over here. And then, yeah, we just need to fold all this stuff up here. Let's see. Yeah, arms go over here. Arms locking over here. And what else? I guess we could fold these guns out. I don't know if that's the correct transformation or not, but... All right, and we are almost done with this guy. I think it's just a case of just lock this in over here, make sure these are folded up, lock the wings in like so, like that. And then last but not least, we take the weapons and the shield, and we plug these in here for the alternate mode. So these guys are going to go onto the sides over here. I see, yes, there's a little nub over here. You can see everything is sculpted, so these are just going to sit right in over there. Like that. And then the shield is just going to plug in right over here. It's going to sit down right there. Just go nice and flush. Again, fit right up against everything. And that is a Sentinel Prime in his vehicle mode. It's a pretty nice looking jet. Underside's pretty clean too, honestly. I mean, yeah, not a bad underside. I mean, like the head kind of just sits there, but oh well. It's at least got a hidden face. But yeah, from the sides, from the top, it's a good jet. It's a good likeness to Sentinel Prime. I mean, he looks pretty good here overall. Doing the mandatory comparison, here is Sentinel with the mainline version of the toy, and quite frankly, you know what? This is a really interesting comparison here because this guy definitely does a lot more in its transformation. I think it's a more interesting transformation visually. It cleans up a little better as a vehicle. But this guy is definitely, I think, a little bit more movie accurate. He's also bigger, which does a lot. But yeah, this mainline toy, don't knock it. It's a really good mainline toy for Sentinel. Like, this is a really good jet former still, all the same. This guy doesn't quite do as much. He doesn't quite clean up quite as well. But he does sure as heck look really, really good doing it. So anyway, yeah, that is Sentinel Prime. And overall, I think he cleans up really, really well. And with that said, that is day 6 of this advent calendar. And this is Techno signing off.